Lesson 88. The Ark of Salvation. The story of Noah and the floods was closely seen in relation to the end of times. And this is because during that time the more people who were told to repent and not sin, the more they sin and kept on following their own ways. But why did God decided to destroy the whole earth with floods? Was the sin of the world too great for him that he decided to destroy everything, even animals and plants? For something, God wanted to clean the whole earth and start his creation anew, and Noah and his family are an example of a new Adam. But on the other hand, while we know God punished the people of the earth because of their sin and their refusal to repent, he still wanted to save them from danger and rescue them through Noah's Ark. While we may not know the real reason why God used the floods, we know what his plan for salvation was, and that was through Noah building the ark and save the entire human race for those who will accept. It was an act of grace that people will be saved if they choose to enter Noah's Ark. But they all laughed at him and thought he was crazy building this giant ship for nothing. Even though there was plenty of space to fit everybody, still they didn't make that decision to enter. The same way God offers salvation with the ark is the same salvation coming to this day and age, because the world is coming to an end and the ark, which is salvation through Christ, is already built. No matter your state of life you have, no matter how far you are lost, there is still a chance calling into you that you can be saved if you believe. For most people, they mock the idea of Christianity and the existence of God, saying is the myth and there is no truth in it. While the concept can be convincing because we cannot have anything to prove that is solid, only the proof of faith, and without faith it is impossible to please God. The moment we think that God thinks the way we think and act is the moment we live in doubt about who God is. And if God has the thoughts as human being, the world will be in a great distress because the heart of man is full of evil, and they cannot only do good without sinning. We enjoy the life we live in and how it is perfectly balanced, yet we doubt the validity of the existence of God in our life, and we continue living our own way and thinking why our lives has no peace or joy, or why are we never satisfied, and we still want. God's new heaven and new earth is prepared for everyone. Ever since the fall of man, God had a perfect plan to redeem human race and a plan for his salvation when evil came in. And this is why it is not God's wish for anyone to perish, but everyone to have everlasting life and enter his new Jerusalem. The eye of God is constantly watching over us to see who is doing the right thing and who follows his ways so he can save them. The world is full of evil, and everybody seeks their own way. But no matter how many ways you choose, at the end of the day, there is only one way, through one man, Jesus Christ, who is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one will come to the Father except through him. Just as through one man, Adam, sin entered the world, through one man, Jesus, salvation is provided to all. He is the true ark that is open for all to enter. Through him is where we find rest for this life and the life to come. For most people think that joining the way to God is a miserable and unhappy life, thinking that your freedom will be taken away and you will live a lowly life for the rest of your life, becoming a prisoner. But what people fail to know is that the way to God is never the easy road, and what seems hard now will provide you with freedom later, because the freedom that you will achieve with the world will eventually bring misery and depression, because nothing you do will satisfy your soul, but following God is denying yourself, not fulfilling the desires of your flesh in order to save your soul. The reward is pure peace and a joyful life that no one will take away from you from this life and the life to come.